Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, I know y'all see the title, and pretty much y'all wondering what we're going to get into today. But today we're going to talk about Drakeo the Ruler and the whole situation that happened at the concert in LA, and his mother that's actually finally speaking out about her son's death. Now, just like most of us, she has a lot of questions, and questions that's pretty much regarding the security that was at the venue. Now, if y'all remember the previous video that I did covering this, I said exactly that. I said we need to focus on that venue's security, and not just that venue, because a lot of these venues these days that these artists are invited to perform, they aren't safe environments. These venues are the same venues that are booking these guys that have problems with each other, and things like this happen, and then at the end of the day, nobody is looking at the venue. Everybody is looking at each other, but at the end of the day, nobody's looking at the lack of security, the lack of protection for these artists. You see what I'm saying? And not to mention, we also going to talk about Drakeo the Ruler's homeboy that was pretty much saying that it was a setup on YG's behalf. Like, you know, he feel allegedly YG and his entourage set Drakeo the Ruler up for what happened. So we going to get into all that today, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And I swear, it's lit here. So join one of the latest gangs on YouTube so you can stay updated with some of the realest content. Now let's get straight into it. Now, some of you may or may not know, but Drakeo the Ruler's mother, in which her name is Cornell Caldwell, she's 53 years old. She's planning to have a lawsuit against the security that was at the venue once upon a time in LA. And rightfully so. This is something we spoke about. I'm glad that she's bringing it to the light, because at the end of the day, these people need to be held responsible. She's planning on sue because she's saying it was a lack of protection, a lack of security for her son, and rightfully so. Now, she sat down with Rolling Stone and she pretty much said her piece, right? And we're going to get into that, and then we're going to piggyback off of whatever she says. And not to mention, we're going to talk about one of Drakeo the Ruler's homeboy that was actually there that night, and he's putting blame allegedly on YG for setting the whole thing up. So first, let's get into this article with Rolling Stone. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but what I am going to do is just highlight some of the important pieces that Drakeo the Ruler's mother actually said. Now, it says here, she said Daryl Caldwell, who is Drakeo, he was backstage with a small group of people that included his younger brother, Devontae Caldwell, a rapper known as Ralphie the Plug. She said that according to eyewitnesses she spoke to, a large influx of people arrived around the same time as fellow rapper YG. Now, it says here, it says there were like 40 to 60 people, Cornell told Rolling Stone. Members of the incoming crowd swamped her sons and their small entourage, she said. Everything just happened so quickly, she said. They started trying to jump him. She said Devontae tried to protect his brother. He was trying to fight, but when he turned around, he could see his brother with blood gushing out of him. He was like, "Did they stab you?" It was like there was so many of them. All right, now it's a little more, but what else? So she says here, she said, "We plan to sue." She told Rolling Stone this happened backstage at an event. Someone has to be held accountable. Now, I'm gonna just keep that there. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. If y'all want, y'all could go over to Rolling Stone and check it out yourselves. However, just like I detailed in the last video that I did based on this, it's no way all these artists are backstage and security is nowhere to be found. Alright, and not to mention, you know, judging from how everything went down and how all the eyewitnesses are saying it went down, it's possible that Drakeo was actually set up. It's very much. A large crowd of people just came in, and it seemed like they came in for one thing. They knew exactly what they was coming in there to do, and they made it happen, and that was that. All right. Now, when it comes to the guy that was there, who's Drakeo friend or whatever the case may be, he's saying it was a setup from the beginning. He describes everything being cool, because they was there before YG and their entourage. And they said as soon as YG and them got there, everything went left, and they was moving like they had motives from the beginning. All right, they already had clear motives of what they came there to do. That's why they came with like 40 to 60 people, and they ambushed Drakeo from the beginning. All right, now once again, I tell people all the time, none of this is far-fetched, because a lot of times dudes will book their ops for a show somewhere just so they could get them in that area. All right, that's been going on for years. But this is why I always say we have to start holding these venues accountable. Where was security when all this was going down? If you sit back, right? If you sit back and analyze that video, look how long these guys was allowed to fight without anybody intervening or breaking it up. You see what I'm saying? So they was able to get into a verbal dispute, then they got into a fight, and then he was stabbed in the midst of it. And then when you think about it, nobody was around to break it up. All this transpired, and if you really think about it, if security had broken this fight up a little earlier and did their job, then Drakeo would possibly still be with us today. You see what I'm saying? Because it wouldn't even got that far for them to be able to stab him. How were they able to brawl at a big event like that for as long as they did and nobody broke it up? Now, as far as the stabbing goes, I don't even know how this man was even comfortable enough stabbing this man in the open in front of everybody like that. He stabbed him to kill him. He didn't stab him just as a little warning or to get him back or, you know, to get somebody away from you. He stabbed this man in his neck with all intentions to kill. It's no other way around it. He was aiming to kill. That was his motive. You see what I'm saying? That was his motive from the beginning. And what's crazy to me is nobody else was stabbed. Nobody else was stabbed. Nobody else was cut. No, nothing. Why was this man the only one out the whole brawl between 40 to 60 people? Why was this man the only one stabbed, cut, or anything? Come on, man. It's not making sense. However, I wonder who else had footage of what took place, because so far we only got the blurry footage that we usually always get, where we got to pretty much make out who's who. But it was a lot of people around, so I wonder where's the footage, where's the surveillance from backstage, who else got footage on their camera phone. It got to be more going on, man. It was too much done in the open, and I don't know, man. Getting back to the venue, I would personally hold whoever is responsible for arranging that concert accountable for this. There was a lack of security. Not only was it a lack of security, they put two well-known people who are well-known enemies in the same space. What did they expect to happen? It's like they kind of wanted this to happen. A lot of times you gotta watch these people, man. It's the devil is working, man. All I'm saying, y'all, I don't know how far this thing go along. At the end of the day, it's a lot of foul play that seemed to be going on in this situation. I just wanted to bring this to y'all attention because I stated this in the beginning when I said that venue, we need to hold the venue accountable. The security, it doesn't make sense that these guys were able to brawl such a big brawl like that, and then this man gets stabbed in the open and nobody was able to break it up. A main artist, a big artist from that city was killed at a big concert like that. It makes no sense, man. So, you know, my condolences go out to the family of Drakeo, his mother, and God bless them, man. I hope they get some type of justice. She says she's planning on suing until she gets some type of justice and they find whoever did it. And you know, may the Lord be with her. Now, I'm gonna leave that there. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as y'all keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.